right, the languages. Well, here I'm using the German language, of course, but yeah, they have all the languages of the world. They even have Greek, English, Danish, English International. I mean, yeah, from the languages, you can deal with it. It's easy. You don't have to worry. Over ThermoMix, what we have here, system. Yeah, how to calibrate probably the scale here, the weight and the temperature. And serial number, software versions. Of course, you need to update the software whenever there's an update. Display color. Factory reset. You have, you can, okay, the display doesn't have many choices, but at least it has some, you know, dark and light. It's something more than nothing. You can also lock it. You can put a 4-digit code and lock it, so it's not used by anybody who shouldn't use it. And here's plenty of devices and a contact to somebody in Fallberg. And there is something more. Probably this is the bad part of the book. C1, it should be kind of a code for a motor thing. Something is wrong with the motor when you have some devices, some warnings. I can tell you something that when you take off the top, the mixing pot out of the stand base and you turn it off because you want to wash the mixing pot and then you want to put it back, but you haven't turned it on. So when you turn on the machine and the mixing pot is missing, it will put out a warning code that something is missing. When you put the mixing pot back on and you press OK, everything is right. It's not a problem. It's just that it identifies that something is missing from. All right, the most important part is the cleaning of the set. The blades are cutting, so be careful not to cut yourself. And they should be fit correctly in the bottom, so as the other piece, which is, I'm not sure, there's another piece which is locking to keep the blades steady inside, should fit properly. If you don't fit the blades correctly inside the mixing pot, or if this rubber ring is missing, you will have leaks inside the motor from liquids or stuff that you're mixing, and you will destroy the machine. So pay attention to how you assemble and disassemble these three parts. You have 1, 2, and 3. The third part is the bottom, which is locking and keeping the blades firm in the bottom of the mixing top. You can do it as much as you want. You can do it many times per day. It will not go bad, but you should be careful to attach them properly, put them back in order properly. Nothing abrasive for the steaming part. You should use soft cells, and the same goes for the rest of the device. You will find occasionally food splashed everywhere or water draping the front of the machine, and it has a perfect shape to gather the water in front and not let it drip on the back, because the back side has a filter, kind of an exhaust where it takes the air in, takes the air out, so it has to be protected, the back side. Very, very important. This is what I'm talking about. This is a filter that is, and this is how the motor is kept healthy by this system here. Yes, I don't really know what this is, but yeah, I have this piece. So if I have never done this, but it seems important. Something is changed down there from the bottom. All right. I can't know everything and I cannot translate. Okay, of course you have some specifications for some receipts here, like making the dough or making small the vegetables. For example, making small the vegetables, you should have 7 seconds and speed 5. All right, and more. Now this is some more warning, but okay guys, a specific warning and attention to the United States market, and here is for the European people. Service telephone, you should put here some telephone numbers, fax and mobile numbers and emails from the representative that sold you that thing. They also have some addresses and stuff, and blank pages for notes. So this was the ThermoMix 5. Thank you so much for taking the time and watching this. Have a nice day.